Hey everyone, welcome to a new day 365, my channel on addiction, relapse, and recovery. So I am 89 days sober, 89 days abstinent. It's July 2nd, and I am in the family, or no, I am in the home of my family. Um, so yeah, what a journey. I spent Canada Day with my kid's mom and my kids. My kid's mom has decided to let me back in her home. I'm allowed to come here to see my kids, and that's a blessing. She didn't talk to me for 8 months. Um, and I don't know if she's seen a change or what, but she has welcomed me back in her home, which is it's nice, right? Because I can spend more time with my kids now. Over the last 8 months, like I've technically been homeless, living in and out of detoxes, treatment centers, and recovery homes. Still in a recovery home, so that makes it hard for me to take my children, right, and take them for a weekend. Whenever I've come to London to see them, um, I've had to rent a car, and I built like once or twice I was able to take them for a couple days when I could afford to rent a car. Other times I've had to take a bus and just come and spend a couple hours with them, which which is good. I'm grateful to see them, but it's hard. A couple hours a month is. I mean, a lot of people don't have that, and I should be grateful that I am. But I'm especially grateful that I could spend a couple days with them this holiday weekend. So in the meantime, I've been volunteering at this church once a week at a soup kitchen, preparing meals for um, the less advantaged and the homeless, which has been nice. I've enjoyed doing that. I work on a great team. I've had a couple job interviews. Some that went really well. I was offered a job at one place. I've done the criminal background check, and I'm just waiting to hear their response. Maybe starting this Thursday. Um, I told you before I got in this relationship with a girl who I thought was pretty cool and I liked her. But as soon as my ex decided I was allowed back at home, the other girl, she didn't like that. She did not like that at all, or like the fact that I was spending time with my family on Canada Day. She couldn't see past the fact that I was just using this time to spend with my kids. She thought it doesn't matter what she thought. I'm not here to talk about other people, right? But ultimately, that didn't work, or that's not going to work out, and I'm okay with that too, right? Like, I mean, what my sponsor tells me is, um, God, steps, family, work. Anything outside of that is a distraction, and I would have to agree with that. My life's pretty good. I'm pretty happy these days. Most days I'm content. When I'm arguing and fighting with people, I'm pretty discontented. Um, but for the most part, I'm getting along with people quite well. I signed up for school again. I'm going to continue my studies to become a social service worker. I signed up the other day for my second year practicum. 300 on the job hours um, of experience placement. So I do have a place lined up for September, and I can do my placement where I'm volunteering right now. Um, but I've also reached out to the detox center I was last at. I wrote a nice letter yesterday um, expressing my interest in coming to give back to that community and working my placement there. So I hope to hear back from them today. I would really like to work at the detox. They were vital in this leg of my recovery. They give me a lot of support and were, I don't know, very beneficial. It's great staff there, and if I could be a part of that staff and help someone else, I'd very much like that. I've got a great sponsor right now. I actually have a female sponsor, um, who I am also very grateful for because she helps me come back. She reminds me to come back to center. She taught me about pausing when any rough situation comes about, right? She taught me how to pause and just kind of ask myself, is this God inspired? I'm not perfect. I'm not great at um, I'm not great at always pausing, but it's in my mind now, and I do think about it. I'm back at the gym. I go almost every day, um, gaining weight, gaining strength, and this is important to me because uh, lifting weights is good for my mental health, and my self esteem. But it's also giving me a routine, right? I have a pretty solid routine now, at least Monday to Friday. Um, Typically, I'll wake up at around 6 o'clock. I go to a morning meeting at 7:30. From there, I go to this little church I found to do prayer meditation. From there to the gym, and sometimes my afternoons are open and they're a little more flexible. But that morning routine from 7 to noon is pretty important right now until I can find you know more stable employment, which hopefully I do start this Thursday. Um, yeah, I don't like. I'm a lot better off than I was 3 months ago. I can't believe it. I have 90 days tomorrow. That's pretty cool. God willing, of course. I mean, there's still a bunch of hours left in this day where I could fuck up. But I mean, if I do the things I did yesterday, chances are, I'll go to bed sober tonight. I can't go out again. Like, if I use drugs again, I don't know the toll it takes on my mental health when I use. Like, I just instantly just fall into this like this pit of self-loathing and shame, and I'm not sure my poor ego can take that again. So we went and saw the fireworks last night. I uploaded a video, but I didn't like I didn't like the thumbnail on it. It made my face look like shit. Like, I take bad pictures. Um, so I deleted that almost instantly when I saw the thumbnail. Yes, I still have an ego. I care what I look like, somewhat. My belly button birthday is in 12 days. Getting older. My boy right now is off to summer school, and my daughter's upstairs sleeping. And I'm gonna head back to Toronto pretty soon. I've taken a couple service commitments within the fellowships, so I'm gonna chair a Wednesday morning meeting, 7:30 a.m. for the next 2 months. I'm excited about that. Do my part and try to give back to the next guy who struggles, or gal. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be sober. I'm grateful to spend time with my children. I love my kids. I really do. I'm grateful to have friends in recovery. I have a whack of phone numbers, people I can talk to. I'm grateful for my sponsor. I'm grateful my kid's mom let me, you know, wants to be civil and, you know, amicable and that she wants to co-parent. I'm grateful she's welcomed me back into her home because, right, not having my own place, this makes it so much easier to see my children. I'm comfortable here, right? Like it's nice to be part of a family. It's really nice. I don't know what else to say. Just wanted to fill you in, let you guys know I'm doing well. Um, and I try to keep doing what I'm doing one day at a time, and try to follow direction from my sponsor because I've never been good at doing that in the past. But I'm willing, I'm open-minded, and I'm trying to be honest, as honest as I can with everybody because I realize like for so long I've been living in like my defects of character, like dishonesty and fear and resentment, self-centeredness, false pride, right? All these things that cause me to behave and speak out in inappropriate ways, um, where I build resentments and I cause resentments in other people, and eventually these things lead me out to use and drink. And so I strive more for the opposite end of that spectrum, living spiritual, living, um, live by spiritual principles of honesty, integrity, brotherly love, patience, tolerance, love, courage. If I can live on that side of the spectrum, then the chances are my life would be a little bit better. Anyway, love you all. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.